Greetings in the name of Yahuwah and His Son Yahushua HaMashiach. My name is Malak Shalomo. Today is the 26th of October 2023. It's 10:08 a.m. I'm going to do a trade recap on my trade on ES today. So let's see, let me pull out the Epic Pen. Alright, so at 9:38 I started to short here at around let me see what price I started to short. 41.9825. All right, so let's see here, 41.9825. So I took this breakdown right here and I just added to the position, kept on adding to the position here until we started to reverse. So when we got this little reversal here, I exited the position, right? So I think I started to go short here again, and then it reversed again, so I got stopped out around this area here. Right, so let me see, adjust this a little bit. All right, so moving across here, I went long from around, let's see, 41.9550 at 9:43. So 41.9150 is around this area here. 41.9150 at approximately, let me see, 9:43. So actually, when I took the short here and I got stopped out on this this reversal here, I actually started to go long at 41.9150. So let me make this bigger. Right, so somewhere around here I actually started to go long. So I went long, added to the position up to where I stopped out at 4,200. So let's see, I went up to around 4,200 here, and when it started to pull back, so I stopped out there. Let's see, I entered long again at 41.9825. This was somewhere around here when we pushed back up. Let me open that up. So when we pushed back up and auction had the pullback, that's when I entered long again and scalped all the way up to 42.0150. Right, so we got up to 42.0150. Let's see here, around so somewhere around here, somewhere around here is where I stopped out, right? So when we had the pullback, I stopped out. So after that, we had the shorts coming in. We pulled back to around, let's see, around 41.99. So let's see where I went short again. I think this is where I got chopped a little bit. So at 9:54, I went short at 41.88. So let's see, 9:54, 41.88. All right, so I didn't catch this this short here. I didn't catch that. I went short again at 9:54. Let's see. And this is where I got caught, right? So I didn't catch this short here, and with the momentum, the pullback at this point here, this is where I went short again, and price just pushed up on me and it stopped me out. All right, so let me try and use my Epic Pen a little more. Right, so 9:54 went short around this level here, and price just pushed up on me, so I got chopped up right there, and that cut into my profit. So let's see here. I'm trying to look at my chart and then narrate it on Bookmap at the same time. It's kind of tricky, but I'm trying some. So right, so I got stopped out at around, let's see, 41.9175 at 9:55. So 41.9175. around this area here is where I got stopped out, and then I tried to go long again off of this area here. Let's see, I went long from 41.91. Right, from here I went long, and I got stopped out because it pulled back on me. So as soon as it pulled back on me, I flipped my position at 41.89.25. Let's see where that is here, 41.89.25, right here. So we had the breakdown of the structure right here. So I just got stopped out on the long, right? And then we have a breakdown of this structure at 41.89.25 right here. So I just flipped my position and loaded up on the shares and caught that drop down to 41.85. 41.85. So it was basically like a Camarilla S3 breakdown, right? So what I saw here was the reversal, tried to go long off of Camarilla S3 being support, but then got stopped out. It started to auction, and then we lost Camarilla S3. So Camarilla S3 is in a lower value relationship. So as soon as we lost Camarilla S3, I just went short again, and I didn't stay too long in that trade. I caught basically 41.89.25 to 41.85, right? And this Bookmap is useful for scalping like this, right? So because I could see when prices is starting to change, right? Just like right here. Let me see, let me open up that a little bit. So as soon as we got to 41.85, I just stopped my position right there as we started to pull back, right? So as we started to pull back, I let price action just move around a little bit. We came back. So we just lost some floor pivot S1 at 41.86.25. And we started reversing. So basically, let's say we're examining this like a Wyckoff theory, right? This is the preliminary stop. This is the first preliminary stop, and this is the actual preliminary stop here at 41.94, 41.84.25. And then you're having the automatic rally, right? So the automatic rally came up to 41.87.75. And then we created the secondary stop here at 41.84.50. So if this is supposed to be an accumulation phase, we're not supposed to lose this level right here, right? So as soon as we lost that level, let's see where I jumped in short again. This was like a little scalp because I didn't really take this one as I should, right? So I should have entered at 41.84.50 on the break of this level, or maybe 41.84, and I didn't take that. I actually got in for a scalp at 41.82.25. All right, so let's see where that is. That's 41.82.25, right? So it broke the structure, right? So we're doing some Wyckoff theory right here. We had the preliminary stop, the automatic. Let me pull out the Epic pen. My bad, I'll be forgetting to do that. So this is the preliminary stop. That's the automatic rally. This is the secondary stop, and this creates the level, right? The base of the auction, right? So let me try and mark that up a little better. Let me use something else. Right, so this right here would be phase A, right? So with phase B starting, we're supposed to get some chop within this level right here, right? So what was supposed to happen, if it's supposed to be an accumulation phase, we're supposed to bounce around inside here, have some volatility in this area, right? And then probably move out of that area and start to move towards the top side of it for phase C. But what actually happened was we broke down from that level. So it's basically a redistribution phase now. It's not accumulation anymore. It's a redistribution phase, and we broke that level, right? So I hope I explained that correctly. And let's see, I got in here at 41.82.25 to 41.79.75. So it was a quick scalp on the momentum, 41.82.25. So you see we had another little let's call this a preliminary stop again. We had an automatic rally, secondary stop, and this is how phase B is supposed to develop again, but we have redistributing structure where we had this volatility here, but then we lost it again, right? So this one I took at 41.82.25, right? I took it a little before the break of the structure, because you see that little drop in price there, no buyers coming in, right? So I took that 41.82.25 right there and caught that down to 41.79. What did I say? 41.79.75. So roughly here, right? So that's where I stopped out. Right after we broke this liquidity right there, I stopped out. So then it reversed, and I haven't taken any trades so far as yet. All right, so let's go up to current price action here. Right, so we have a structure here that's about to be broken right now. Right, so if you're looking at this structure here, it's another Wyckoff structure right here. Let me try and get this in perspective. So this is the preliminary stop, automatic rally. Oh, let me use the Epic Pen again. So preliminary stop, automatic rally, secondary stop is kind of high, right? So this is looking kind of bullish for now. We're coming up, we're creating these lower highs or like a triple top. We have the volatility, we broke back down in phase B, moved up. Let's see here. And then we started to move sideways in phase C, right? So right now we're in phase C of this auction right here. So this is phase C right here where we started to move up, and now we're moving kind of sideways. So a breakdown of the structure here at 41.77 or 4. Let me see. Let me make this a little bigger. Let's see if we break down like this was a little peak below the level, I would say. So if we break down 41.79, it should be another short right there. And right now I'm considering taking another trade. Let me just go over to my next screen right here. Let's see here. Right, so you can see the auction is happening here. This is the preliminary stop right here, automatic rally. We had some volatility, and now we're just still moving sideways. So let's see if this is an accumulation phase or if it's a redistribution again. We have a target here. Let me just pull out my Wyckoff chart. Hold on. Go to the 1 hour. Right. So we have a prior accumulation support here at 41.60. 41.60.75. I think that's the target for today. We're still basically in a initial balance. Initial balance is going to be set here between, let's see, 42.05 roughly and the low of 41.71. No, actually the initial balance low would be 41.76. So I think this is a target here if we break this low here at 41.76, or as I said on Bookmap, right now we're breaking the low of 41.79. I think it's a is a short to like 41.60. All right, let's go back over to Bookmap. So this trade recap might turn into let's see, right, 41.77. It might turn into live trading. Let me see. All right, we have selling pressure coming in, but price action is not moving down. We're still retesting. All right, we had that little drop again. So this could be a shake out of the structure. Let's see if it's going to move back into the structure or if it's going to break. Let me try some here. I think, wait, hold on. Dome. Let's see if I could do a paper trade here on Bookmap. All right, so we're breaking back into the structure here. So so 41.80 to 41.60. Well, actually, I was just trying to calculate something to do this paper trade over here, but this structure here isn't looking right now. That's looking like a shake, right? So let me see if I could point that out a little better with the square. So this right here is the auction low. We had the shake below the auction low, and now we're breaking back into the structure. And let's see if we're gonna get a up thrust out of the structure right now. We could probably come to get this liquidity right here at 41.88, 41.87. And this is VWAP right here, which is also kind of lining up with Camarilla S3. Let me just leave this to outline the structure right here. So we basically at the top of the structure right now. This is a good place to short if it loses the structure. I mean, if it loses the high. That's coming back up at floor pivot S1, 41.86. Now we're back to 41.83. Already lost 3 points off of that. So let's make that a little bigger. All right, so retesting the top of the structure here again. Let's see if it's keeping the ratio. Not really. Let me remove that square. Let's see, the top of the ratio here is roughly 41.85. Top of the range, sorry. All right, so we're just teetering around, auctioning again. This could be a preliminary stop here. This could be the actual preliminary stop at 41.84.75, and then this is the automatic reaction here. And let's see if it's going to break above the structure as we came back and we created that secondary test. So this is the auction right here going on right now. Could be reaccumulation from the push-up. Let's see if it could break out of the structure and also break out of floor pivot S1. I don't really want to take any longs today though, because we basically come in to retest Camarilla S3 at 41, roughly 41.90.50. All right, so we are the midpoint and VWAP. All right, we're getting buyers coming in. Let's see if they could push through Camarilla S3. Let's squeeze in and look at the liquidity. Liquidity is stepping up, but they just pulled back down to 41.82. Let me just put on my sweeps indicator again, my absorption, stops and icebergs. Alright, so you can see there was 305 passive buyers right there and 179 stops on the sweep down. So we tested basically just underneath Camarilla S3. Now we're back at floor pivot S1. So let's look at the structure here a little bit. So we had a breakout of this accumulation structure. We had the breakout to the top. Let's see if it's a false breakout. The top of that structure was 41.85. So right now we're back to the top of that reaccumulation structure, or that accumulation structure. And let's see if we're going to break back into the range. This is a false breakout, so this could be a nice short right here. It's saying that my screen is paused in my Discord, so let me try and close some of these charts that I'm not using right now on TradingView, and that should free up some of my internet. All right, so let's see if I could get a retest here of the breakdown of the structure, and I'll probably go short. Another retest and fail of, okay, so looking like we're breaking down. Gotta be patient though. If it breaks back above floor pivot S1, I don't think I want to take any trades after it does that, because then it'll be setting up to go long, and I don't want to go long in this downtrend right now. On my market pulse, the volume pressure is just starting to come in on the sell side. All right, the volume point of control just moved down on price. That's that purple line right there. All right, so we're moving around that line right now. Let's see if we're gonna break that or if we're gonna move down. And if we're at the volume point of control, this is a tricky place right here. a lot of buying and selling is going to take place at this area right here. So there's a lot of passive buying going into this cells right here. Let's see if we get a retest of the development volume pointer control, the POC, or if it continues to break. We have an iceberg executing right here. A sell iceberg, that is. See, the bottom of this structure right here is approximately 41.77 or 41.79, somewhere around there. So we're basically back at the bottom of this structure, the previous auction. Let's say around 41.77.50. We're just above the bottom of the structure right there. All right, it's looking like we're gonna move down to Camarilla S4. But I think that's it for me today. So we're kind of in the middle of this auction. We're at the bottom of this auction range, and we're not getting a real breakdown right now. So I think that's the end of the video there for me. So let me go over here. Right. Right, that was the profit for today, 1137.50. So closer again to getting funded on this eval account. So it was a good trading day today. Had some nice scalps and kind of just scalped really. I just scalped. I didn't really take any big long trades. I just added to the position a lot though. So that's how it came up to be, 1137.50. I just went heavy on the scalping basically. All right, y'all. So it's Malak Shalomo. I hope you all enjoyed the trade recap and the breakdown of the auction theory on Bookmap. And you all trade safe and stay blessed. See you all tomorrow.